Are you ready for an open quiz? This round is about sports football. Focus and guess. Argentina versus Spain, 100 questions about the World Cup final, level intermediate. Support the channel and subscribe to Open Quiz. Leave a like and let's begin. At which stadium did that photo session take place? Great! Camp Nou. The session took place in the visiting locker room at Barcelona's stadium. Was Lamine the youngest player to score at a European Championship? Correct. Oh yes, he was 16 years and 362 days old when he scored against France. Did Argentina win all 7 matches before the final? Correct answer. Yes, the reigning champions reached the final with a perfect winning record. Unscramble the name of the children's organization behind the calendar. Great answer. UNICEF, the campaign united football and children's aid in a charity calendar. Which new Argentine talent from Como appears in the image? That's it. Juan Nico Paz. He arrived after an excellent season with Italian club Como. Which currency does Spain use in its economy? Excellent. Math, the euro. Spain has been part of the Eurozone since January 1999. How many Barcelona players are in Spain's national team? Good eye! 8. 8 La Liga champions provide a strong Barcelona core. Who scored Spain's temporary equalizer in 1966? Correct. Pere leveled the match before Artemai's second goal. In which years did Argentina win the World Cup? That's it. 1978, 1986, 2022. 36 years passed between the second and third crowns. Which American club has Messi played for since 2023? Great answer. Inter Miami. Messi arrived in 2023 and won the club's first League's Cup. Which Spanish goalkeeper appears in the image? Great answer. Unai Simón. Simón kept 6 clean sheets on the way to the deciding match. How many clean sheets did Spain have before the final? Very good. 6. Unai Simón kept 6 clean sheets on the road to the final. Which team did Argentina beat in the semifinals? Exactly. England. Argentina came from behind to win the semifinal 2-1 in Atlanta. Now, Are 16 Euro 2024 champions in Spain's squad? Very good. Yes, 16 European champions return for the World Cup. Unscramble the letters to find the city where Spain won 6-1 in 2018. Correct. Was Madrid. The rivalry's biggest win happened in the Spanish capital. Which stadium is shown the venue for the final? Correct. MetLife Stadium. This venue also hosts games for the Giants and the Jets. In what year was their only previous World Cup meeting? Great answer. In 1966, it was their only World Cup meeting before the 2026 final. Did Dibu have more saves than Unai before the final? Perfect. Number Unai had 14 saves. Dibu had 9 before the final. Who is shown as the scorer of Spain's title-winning goal in 2010? Excellent. Andres Iniesta. He scored in the 116th minute to give Spain its first trophy. Which complex houses the office of Spain's Prime Minister? Correct. At La Moncloa. It houses the Prime Minister's office and several government departments. Who captained Argentina to the title in 1986? Great answer. Diego Maradona. The number 10 was captain, star, and champion in Mexico. Who provided more assists at Euro 2024? You got it. Lamine Yamal. His 4 assists were the highest total in the tournament. Which shirt belongs to the team that won 6-1 in 2018? That's it. Oh no, Spain. La Roja recorded the biggest win in this rivalry in Madrid. Will the final be match number 104 of the 2026 World Cup? Good eye! Yes, the expanded edition concludes with its 104th match. Unscramble the words to discover Spain's captain in 2010. Great answer. Unai Casillas, the goalkeeper, lifted Spain's first World Cup trophy. How many teams competed in the 2026 World Cup? Exactly. Para 8 teams, it is the first men's World Cup contested by 48 teams. Did Spain begin this World Cup with a win? That's it. Mod number a scoreless draw with Cape Verde opened their World Cup journey. Against which team did Lamine score his first World Cup goal? You got it! Saudi Arabia. It came in his second World Cup appearance during a big Spanish win. Did Spain win the only previous World Cup match against Argentina? That's it. Argentina won 2-1 with a brace from Luis Artime. Who completed the most passes in the tournament before the final? Great! Rodri completed 648 passes, the highest total in the tournament. Who completed more passes before the final? You got it! Leandro Paredes. Paredes completed 496 passes, 48 more than Enzo. Which finalist won the previous friendly in 2010? You got it! Argentina. It was Argentina's most recent victory in this rivalry. Which team did Spain beat in the quarterfinals? Exactly. Belgium. La Roja won 2-1 with a late goal from Merino. Which Argentine currency appears in the image? Great answer. The peso. The peso is the South American country's current monetary unit. Which iconic Buenos Aires monument appears in the image? Very good. The obelisk, it opened in 1936 and stands almost 68 meters tall. Which coach attended a course taught by the other in 2017? Good eye! Lionel Scaloni. De La Fuente taught the course that Scaloni attended. Was the photo of Messi with baby Lamine created by artificial intelligence? You got it! Number Joan Montfort captured a real session for a charity calendar. Did Spain take 27 shots in its opener against Cape Verde? Exactly. Oh no, yes. Bozinha stopped every attempt and preserved the scoreless draw. Which image shows Mikel Merino, the decisive substitute? Excellent. Mikel Merino. Merino scored against Portugal and Belgium after coming off the bench. Which image shows Lautaro Martínez, scorer of the decisive goal? Correct. Lautaro Martínez. Lautaro came off the bench and headed in the decisive goal. How many Ballon d'Or awards has Lionel Messi won? Correct. At 8. The Argentine is the only footballer with 8 Ballon d'Or awards. Who accompanied baby Lamine in the bath photo? Perfect. His mother, Sheila Evana, helped bathe her son during the session. At which stadium was the 1966 World Cup meeting played? You got it! Villa Park. The historic match took place in the English city of Birmingham. Was Pedro Porro named player of the match in the semi-final? Great! Yes, the fullback scored and earned the Player of the Match award. On what date is the Argentina-Spain final played? Good eye! July 19th. The tournament ends on a Sunday with a duel between continental champions. Which profession does the image represent? Correct. A photojournalist. John Montfort worked as a photojournalist when he took the viral photo. What time does the final start in Buenos Aires? Perfect. On at 4 p.m. and in Madrid, it begins at 9 p.m. 5 hours later. Will the final be the 8th match played at this stadium? Exactly. Yes, but before the final, the stadium will already have hosted 7 matches. Which team needed extra time twice on the way to the final? You got it! Saw Argentina, Cape Verde, and Switzerland push the champions into extra time. Who entered the final as Spain's top scorer? Great answer! At Mikel Oyarzabal, the forward reached the final with 5 goals. How was Lamine's family chosen to participate? Great answer! A raffle. The family won a raffle organized for residents of Mataró. How many goals had Lautaro Martínez scored before the final? Great answer! 3. 2 of his 3 goals came after entering from the bench. Which shirt number has Lamine worn at Barcelona since the 2025-26 season? You got it! Number 10, he inherited a historic number after renewing his contract through 2031. Is Messi already the all-time leading scorer at World Cups? Correct. Yes, his 2026 goals carried him to the top of the all-time list. Has Messi appeared in 6 editions of the World Cup? Great! Yes, he shares the record of 6 World Cup appearances with Cristiano Ronaldo. Which of these new call-ups arrived from Palmeiras? Correct answer. Jose Lopez. Lopez provided another penalty box option behind Julian and Lautaro. Who did Spain beat in the 2010 final? Great answer. Netherlands. Iniesta settled that final in the 116th minute of extra time. Is Spain a parliamentary monarchy? Very good. Yes, the Constitution defines the Spanish state's political form this way. Which image shows Miroslav Klose, holder of the previous record? Great answer. Miroslav Klose. Messi surpassed the German striker's 16 World Cup goals. Who attempted more shots in this World Cup before the final? Very good. So Lionel Messi. Messi had 34 attempts. Yamal had 23. Does Spain enter this final as European champion? You got it! Yes, La Roja won the European Championship 2 years before the World Cup. Who had more shots on target before the final? Exactly. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal put 11 shots on target. Yamal put 10. Unscramble the letters to discover FIFA's highest-rated defensive player. Great answer. Rodri led the defensive ranking with a rating of 8.03. Which finalist scored more goals before the deciding match? Very good. Argentina. Argentina scored 19. Spain scored 13 before the deciding match. Which map belongs to Argentina, the country with a larger area? You got it! Argentina. Argentina's mainland territory in the Americas covers about 2.8 million square kilometers. Which image shows the bathtub from the famous photo? That's it! A bathtub. The small blue bathtub turned the session into an unforgettable image. Unscramble the words to find where the stadium is located. Excellent. New Jersey. East Rutherford is in New Jersey, west of Manhattan. How many cities host matches at this World Cup? Great answer. 16 cities. The venues are spread across the 3 host countries. Which flag displays the Son of May in its center? Great answer. Argentina. The golden sun has 32 alternating rays. Unscramble the letters to discover an Argentine attacker. Exactly. Oh, Almada, his dummy let the ball run before the goal against Austria. Who completed more dribbles before the final? Very good. Lamine Yamal. Yamal completed 30 dribbles compared with Messi's 22. Unscramble the words that name the title at stake. Very good. World Cup. Only one team will finish the tournament as world champions. In what year was the famous photo of Messi with baby Lamine taken? You got it! 2007. Without anyone realizing it, the session foreshadowed a final 19 years later. Which image shows Lamine Yamal, who debuted for Barca at 15? Excellent. Lamine Yamal. Lamine debuted at 15 years, 9 months and 16 days old. How many goals had Messi scored in this World Cup before the final? Great! 8. He reached that tally before facing Spain in the final. Unscramble the letters to discover Argentina's quarter-final opponent. Very good. Switzerland. Argentina beat them 3-1 in a demanding extra-time battle. Whom would Messi equal by playing in his third World Cup final? You nailed it. The Cafu played in the 1994, 1998, and 2002 finals. Which flag represents the team Spain beat in the semi-finals? Correct answer. As France, the Spain won 2-0 while completely controlling the semi-final. How many draws were there in the 14 previous meetings? Good eye! 2 draws. The other 12 matches were split into 6 wins for each side. Who assisted Lautaro's goal that sent Argentina to the final? That's it. Lionel Messi. Messi's cross found the head of Lautaro Martínez. Did 17 members of Argentina's Qatar winning squad return? Correct answer. Yes, 17 champions kept their places in the 2026 squad. Which Argentine reached the highest speed among the finalists? That's it. Giuliano Simeone. Simeone reached 35.2 kilometers per hour, the fastest among the finalists. Who opened Spain's scoring from the penalty spot in the semi-final? Correct answer. Yet, make a lawyer Saval. It was his fifth tournament goal and opened the scoring. Which of these countries also hosts the 2026 World Cup? Great! Canada. Canada shares hosting duties with Mexico and the United States. Is the 2026 final only Spain's second World Cup final? Great answer. Yes, their first final ended with Iniesta's unforgettable goal. How many World Cups had Argentina won before this final? Exactly. As 3 titles. Argentina won the trophy in 1978, 1986, and 2022. Counting 2026, how many World Cup finals will Argentina have played? You nailed it. 7 finals. Argentina won 3 and lost 3 of its previous 6 finals. Will Messi and Lamine face each other for the first time in this final? Correct. Oh, yes, their first meeting will be for football's biggest trophy. Unscramble the letters to discover the club connecting Messi and Lamine. Correct answer. Barcelona both developed as footballers while wearing the Catalan club's collars. Did Argentina lose the first World Cup final to Uruguay? You nailed it. Oh no, yes, La Celeste came back to win 4-2 and became the first champions. Which image shows Spain, the finalist that conceded fewer goals? Great answer. Spain, La Roja conceded only 1 goal in 7 matches. Which young Spanish star appears in the image? Excellent. Lamine Yamal, the winger, joined Barcelona when he was only 7 years old. Which image shows Argentina, the reigning world champions? Great answer. Argentina. Argentina defends the crown won in Qatar 4 years earlier. Which musical style originated along the Rio de la Plata? Great answer. Tango, this river plate tradition combines music, dance, and poetry. Against which team did Messi score his first World Cup goal? You got it! Serbia and Montenegro. That was his first World Cup goal at the 2006 tournament in Germany. Which crest belongs to the team with 3 World Cup titles? That's it. Argentina. Argentina has 3 titles. Spain entered with 1. Who is shown as the scorer of both Argentina goals against Spain in 1966? That's it. Luis Arteme, his brace gave Argentina a 2-1 victory. Before this final was the head-to-head record perfectly level. Correct answer. Yes, neither finalist entered with an advantage in their head-to-head meetings. Which France Football Award did Lamine win in 2024? That's it. Copa Trophy. It was his major youth honor at the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Unscramble the name of the city where Lamine grew up. Perfect. Mataró. Rocafonda in Mataró shaped his identity away from football. It is so much fun to learn together, especially when we do it by playing. I had a great time. Now choose the next video and I will see you in the next open quiz. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. Share it with a friend who might enjoy this kind of content. Leave a like, it costs you nothing and helps me a lot. And do not forget to turn on notifications so you do not miss our new videos. See you next time!